to the nice, beautiful town of Keswick. I'm going to take
39 to where?
Leslie Drive up to this town.
No student for my skill school.
Yeah, and now I'm driving on a Murray Boulevard.
It's a PA day for the elementary school.
Yeah, and taking on Mount Albert, taking right on Mount Albert. I will do not take highway. Today is very, how to say, smoky day. Air visibility is very low as we have wildfire in forest in many places in Canada. We have wind blowing smoke from Manitoba, and air quality is not very good, it's bad, and plus we have fire here in North Ontario, which is also, we have itchy area. I don't feel itchy eyes, but some people telling that have itchy eyes, but the smoke of barbecue everywhere. Yeah, it's like you like close to barbecue, you know, like barbecue smoke everywhere you can. And visibility is not because it's going to be rain. This is because of fire. And I've been yesterday in Toronto, downtown Toronto. It's like a smoke, this high scraper, and you see like they are stay in the middle of smoke. Visibility is not good. Like everything is not clear. Yeah, not clear. And I don't know. I'm 30 years living in Ontario, and I remember it wasn't like that before. We had this issue with fire last year, and I do not remember before. Just don't remember. Last year was Quebec, I guess. Yeah, from Quebec. But this year from Western Canada, you know, from west of Ontario. And it's speed limit 80 kilometers per hour here, which is very funny because it's funny. 50 kilometers, 80 kilometers, 60 kilometers. And 50 kilometers, 40 kilometers, funny everything. And after 70 kilometers up to the Keswick, and sign everywhere. And then they put camera on uninspected place, and there's no permission taking pictures of you and send you bill for the service. You know, if you drive a couple kilometers, a little bit faster, 60 kilometers, 60 kilometers now. Okay, 3 times 60 kilometers, beginning 60 kilometers. Okay, I reduce my speed to 60. Yeah, we are in the middle of Trump tariff. We have a crisis in Canada. We have 8% unemployment insurance, which is high. We're having a housing crisis. It's just houses not sell. It's just not enough buyer. Yeah, and I cannot say prices came down. In many, they came down, but it's not like too much. They came little bit down, of course, but it's impossible to sell. Housing market is dead. Yeah, and you see 50 kilometers. Beginners. Okay, 50 kilometers now. And after school zone and camera. If you will continue to drive 50 kilometers here, they're taking pictures of you with no permission, your permission. And service cost like $120, around that. Can be 116, can be 129, but around that. I don't know how they calculate it. I receive this service, yeah, and I call them and ask why. Why you charge me $30 for database research? Why I have to pay for database research? This nonsense. It's nonsense. Yeah, we continue driving to the highway. No highway. I'm driving on the Leslie driving, and okay. Let me take highway. Yeah, I can take highway as my bus is empty. I don't have anybody as passenger, and they allowed with empty vehicle to go on the highway. Because I'm just arriving 30 minutes before, so 3 minutes before actually my pickup time. 3 minutes it's okay, but it's better to be there like 10 minutes before, but what I can do. I'm late, a little bit late, not late, I'm in time, like always, I'm always in time, yeah? You see, like a visibility is very nasty. It's not clear. It's not clear. You cannot see anything clear. And a breathing problem. People who have asthma, probably hard for them to handle this air quality. Well, later going to be rain, and I hope rain will clean the atmosphere. Okay, now I am on highway. You see, 28 billion Brampton bypass cost 28 billion. Yeah, I know. Last year I asked one Canadian because he said to me, "We're helping too much for Ukraine." I said, how much Canada help for Ukraine? He said to me, 19 billion. I said, look, Bradford over there. Look, and this bypass cost 28 billion. For 3 years, genocidal war in Ukraine, Canada help only 19 billion. Is too much? What do you think? Yeah, Bradford is 50, maybe 20 minutes drive from here with no highway. They would like to build highway, bypass. It's probably, you would need 10 minutes to drive. But it's cost $28 billion, would be cost, okay? driving into Sutton. Yeah, Sutton. Yeah, it's now I'm close to exit from highway, and you see people still try to pass my nice bus. Yeah, and now I'm making left turn. And we'll take a Ravenshaw road as I am going to Sutton. It's Ravenshaw. If I will turn to the Kennedy Street and bypass Keswick. Can be traffic and speed limits are like another, and it's not like joke like here, but it's here 70, 60, 50, and again 70, but it's not 40 in this road. But anyway, I'm going around. It's not really around, actually bypass, a little bit around. Ravenshaw Road. Ravenshaw Road link to the Highway 48, or they call Ontario 48. 70 kilometers a minute. Yeah.
3510 to the right.
Okay, now I'm making left turn here. Here I'm making left.
Go ahead. Good morning. Ready for the school to come get the students? 10-4.
It is also, if you know where you're driving, you can always make a cut.
Please go ahead. 115 Oakridge Avenue. Nobody come soon. I can leave. The line is 857. Now it's 95. 10-4.
For sale, you see, a lot of sign for sale come up actually last fall and this spring, but it's as it's not too much sales, it's technically nothing selling, not enough buyer, and they remove these signs. It's not. It's like normal amount of sign on the house for sale, but it doesn't matter. You cannot sell anything. It doesn't matter. You can play this game or not. But yeah, and I cut a little bit. Now I'm on Kennedy Road. It's a regular, you see post with some electrical, I don't know, wire, I don't know, it's on use or not, old one, probably they don't have the money to remove it, definitely it's nothing there. Maybe some electrical supply, I don't know, it's ugly post, anyway. This is rural area in close to GTA, close to Toronto, yeah. We can find lots of farms there with horses and lots of community like with very good expensive houses somewhere in forest and close to lake and whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I'm driving a little bit faster, like close to 80 in 70 kilometer zone. It was okay. It was always okay. But now they put a GPS in your bus, and it's not police only who treat you badly when you're driving over speed limit, and also company too, sending you email, reduce some points, whatever, when you, because they see on the computer monitor if you're driving 5-10 kilometers over speed limit, and know where is your bus.
Rogers Public School or the daycare call. I'm still waiting for Canadian markers to load.
Yeah, not too many freedom for a bus driver in our days. You know, GPS everywhere, camera everywhere. Yeah. How probably how slow we're moving to totalitarian state, you know, with freedom restriction, with control of government for everything. Yeah. Oh, I born in this society. I born during the Russian occupation of Ukraine, Russian communist occupation. You know. But it doesn't matter how call this guy. Communist, imperialist, they have Tsar or general, secretary or whatever, or President Putin. Russian is always in the same way. Murders, stealing property from people, expropriate land, deportation to Siberia. This is the way of which is Russian government live with. Doesn't matter how they call themselves. Russian Empire or Russian democracy or Russian communism, they're doing everything in the same way. Occupied neighbor's country, steal property from the people, killing people and deported to Siberia. This is a way of Russian people to exist. Yeah, we're entering Sutton. Okay, it's going to be over now. This movie about Sutton going to be a little bit late. Not today.